Hey, good morning, everyone. Frank from Easy Dream Adventures. It's Red Shirt Friday. Do you have your red shirts on? Remember, everyone deployed. So today's chat is going to be about RV repairs. You know, there's a number of different options for RV repairs. There's do-it-yourself. There's take it to a dealer. There's find a certified RV tech. So what's the method you prefer? I've owned many different RVs. We started camping in a tent. We had a pop-up. I've had numerous travel trailers. I've had a fifth wheel. I've had toy haulers. I've had Class A motorhomes. That's what we're in now, a Class A motorhome. And to be honest, I would have to say that the majority of the repairs I have or I need, I do myself. I've not had good luck with RV dealers. My first experiences were back when I bought my first Class A motorhome, which was back in like 2006. And it started with taking it in for an oil change. And it was a Ford chassis, a V10, and they charged me like $250, $280 for an oil change back in 2006. You're talking, I don't remember back then, but you're talking maybe a $10, $15 filter and, six quarts of oil. So $250, and that's all they did. They may have lubed it too, a little bit of grease, but they didn't even do the generator. That would have been extra. So yeah, that was my first RV dealer maintenance experience. We did have a number of issues with that same RV, and I didn't have a good experience from that either. It took them forever to do the work, and they didn't always do a good job. I know one issue I had a latch. This was on a brand new RV. I had a latch go bad, and it took them like 2.5 months just to get the latch. They didn't even know what to order. It ended up I had to take the latch out, take it in, and show it to them because they got the wrong one. I was like, just get the latch, I'll do it myself. So yeah, I've not had a good experience. And then our current Class A motorhome we bought used, and there was a checklist of items that they were going to take care of before we purchased it. And again, just poor service. I mean, there was a leak around the skylight in the shower, as an example, and they said they repaired that. I got up on the roof. That caulk up there was years old. They never did anything to it. So I had to take care of it myself. And, we had issues with the jacks, the leveling jacks, and they had it for weeks, and then they had to order parts, and months later they still didn't have the parts, and I was able to get the parts in 24 hours. Unfortunately, the part they said it was that was causing the issue was not the resolution. So in that case, we ended up taking the motorhome to the manufacturer, HWH in Moscow, Iowa, that manufactures the jacks and the slides. And within a couple hours, we were in and out the door and everything was resolved. So I don't have a whole lot of faith in RV dealers. I'm sorry. I have used a RV tech, certified RV tech. They did a great job. It's, I don't want to say they're expensive. I mean, they have their hourly rate. They have to travel to you in most cases. But they did the job. They resolved it. You know, and the same thing, my son has had numerous RVs as well, and all new RVs, and has had issues with those, taken them to the dealer and not gotten a resolution. So he ended up having an certified RV tech come out, do the work, and bill the manufacturer for the warranty work, which you can do that if you're not aware of that. But now, you know, I try to do almost all the work I can. You know, like currently we're in the midst of our hot water heater actually sprung a leak at the fitting where the hot water comes out. And so I took the hot water heater out, I took it apart, I took it to a local weld shop. They welded up that fitting where there was it's an aluminum fitting where there was a pinhole leak, and I'm putting it back together. I've had to do other things like our stairs started dropping down, so I had to repair that, which is a little bit involved because we've got a video on it if you look it up, but yeah, it was the steps, they kind of have bolts welded into the bottom of an area in the RV, and I had to cut open metal to get to that, and it was quite involved, but I got the work done. Last year our refrigerator went out, so I replaced the refrigerator. But anyway, what do you all do for your repairs? Do you do your own work? Do you use a certified RV tech? Do you take it into a dealer? And what's been your experience with all of those? So, you know, leave your comments below and let us know how, you know, what your RV repair situations have been. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to see those comments. And again, remember, it's Red Shirt Friday, so remember everyone deployed and wear your red shirts today to keep all our troops, all our deployed troops in mind, and share that with others. You know, these folks are out there doing their all. You know, we just had Memorial Day here, and you know, some gave all, and let's not forget our troops that are deployed. So y'all have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and we'll be chatting with you next week.